Hello everyone, welcome to Knowledge Unlimited. Today we are going to learn chapter number 2, Daydreams.
Before we start with this chapter, you should know the meaning of the word daydreams. Children, you might be knowing the meaning of dreams, right? Yes, it's a series of events or images that happen in your mind when you are sleeping. But what does daydream means? Daydream is a series of pleasant thoughts about something you would prefer to be doing or something you would like to achieve in the future. So let's begin the chapter in details, my dear children. Chapter number 2, Daydreams. Once there lived a couple who spent a lot of time in idle talk. One day the husband said, I have always wanted to keep cows. If by chance I get some extra money from somewhere, I am going to buy a few cows. It means that once there lived a couple means husband and wife, who spent a lot of time in idle talk. Idle means useless or pointless. The husband says that he always wanted to keep cows, and if by chance he would get some extra money, he would definitely buy a few cows. But that means a lot of work. You have to feed the cows, walk them, bathe them, milk them. Cows need a lot of looking after. One cow would be enough. There's no need to buy more cows, said the wife. But think of all the milk we'll get if we buy more, said the husband. It means the wife then began to discuss about the lots of work that has to be done once they bring in more cows. Work such as feeding the cows, walk them, bathe them, milk them. She says that the cows need a lot of looking after, therefore one cow would be enough, not more than that. But then the husband says that they would get more milk if they get more cows. That's true, the wife agreed. There will be so much milk that we can even have plenty of dahi and butter and ghee. Wouldn't it be lovely? How lucky that I have all these earthen pots kept aside. I'll use one of the pots for milk, one for dahi, one for butter. The ghee I'll put in another jar, and I'll use the remaining pot to send milk to my sister. Explanation. The wife agreed with the husband and said that there will be so much milk and they can have plenty of dahi, butter and ghee. She says that it's lovely and also lucky to have earthen pots already kept aside in their house. She says that she would use those pots for milk, dahi, butter and ghee, and remaining pots would be used to send milk to her sister. That's send milk to your sister? Who said you could send milk to your sister? There will be plenty of milk if we have so many cows. Why shouldn't I send it to my sister? Because we are going to sell it in the market. That's why. I will decide what to do with all that milk, and not a drop of it goes to your sister. Remember. Explanation. The husband says that the milk is for sale and there is no plans of sending the milk to her sister. When the wife insisted that they would be having plenty of milk and they can afford to give some to her sister, the husband says that only he would decide what to do with the milk and also instruct his wife not to give a drop of milk to her sister. I'll see how you can stop me from sending a pot full of milk to my dear sister. I do all the hard working running after the cows, so naturally I will decide what happens to the milk. Just try stopping me, the wife exclaimed. Explanation. The wife gets angry when her husband refuses to send milk to her sister. She says that she would decide what happens to the milk as she would be taking care of the cows. The wife angrily says, "Just try stopping me." "Is that so?" shouted the husband. "Watch this then." He began to lift and smash the earthen pots one by one. His wife began to scream. Gopal Bhand, who was passing by, heard all the commotion and rushed inside. Explanation: when the wife exclaimed, "Just try stopping me," to her husband, exclaimed means said something suddenly or in surprise. Shouted angrily and said, "Watch then," and he began to lift and smash the earthen pots one by one, and the wife screamed on watching her husband smashing the earthen pots. Smash means breaking something with force. Balbharati, who was passing by, heard all the commotion and rushed inside their house. Commotion means a lot of noise or confusion. When he heard what had happened, he picked up a stout stick that stood in the corner and began to swish it through the air and pound it on the floor. The husband and wife were both astounded to see his antics. Explanation: when Gopal Bhand heard what had happened, he picked up a stout stick. Stout means strong and thick. To swish. Swish means move quickly through the air making a soft noise. It through the air and pound it on the floor. Pound means hit with great force. The couple were astounded to see antics. Here, astounded means surprised and antic means silly or foolish behavior. "Move aside," said Gopal Bhand. "I have to drive away your greedy cows. You have let them wander and now they have ruined my field of beans and cucumbers. Oh, my lovely field of beans and cucumbers." "But you don't have a field of beans and cucumbers," said the husband. As soon as he said, Gopal Bhand stopped, wielding the stick, and looked at him with raised eyebrows. The husband and wife understood what he was trying to tell them. Can you tell what he wanted to say? Explanation: the husband was confused and surprisingly asked Gopal Bhand about the fields, as the husband knew that Gopal Bhand don't have any field. On asking about the field, Gopal Bhand stopped wielding the stick. Wielding the stick means using the stick, and looked at him with raised eyebrows. The husband and wife understood that Gopal Bhand wanted to tell them that they should not waste their time in just daydreaming. Instead, they should work hard to fulfill the dreams. Moral of the story: do not just daydream, but work hard to fulfill your dreams. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Stay home and stay safe.